Hi, I'm Jason Kavanagh.
Hi, I'm Susanna Frith.
And we're from 5Pound Theatre.
Okay, so we're here at the Owl and the Pussycat, a wonderful venue in Richmond. In preparation for the Melbourne Fringe Festival, we have with us Jason Kavanagh and Susanna Frith, the director and a performer respectively in the play Rhinoceros. Jason, would you like to tell us a little bit about the play?
Sure. So Rhinoceros was written by Eugene Ionesco in France during the German occupation. He wrote it originally about watching all his friends and family and co-workers turn into these large, unfeeling, brutal animals. Sorry, I'm just being attacked by a cat right now. How that manifested itself is it's in one of the earliest examples of absurdist theatre. He wrote about a town where everyone in the town turned into rhinoceroses, focusing on this one character, Berenger, who goes from barely even noticing the rhinoceroses to having a complete and utter breakdown as he slowly becomes the last human there.
What's your role in the play?
I play Daisy, who's Berenger's love interest. She's also a co-worker of his, and it ends up being, at the end, her and Berenger, and I guess her journey through the play is deciding whether or not to make a life with Berenger or to join her friends.
What drew you to directing this play, Jason?
It's been a favourite of mine since I read it back in high school, which is a really, really long time ago. And I've just always had this dream to direct it. I had this idea that I was going to, over the course of my career, play every single character in the play and then direct it, but I kind of jumped the gun a little bit on that one. This translation of it, which is by Martin Crimp, I was lucky enough to see the premiere of it 4 years ago in London. And sitting in the audience watching it kind of really rekindled the passion I had for it.
What draws you to working in the Melbourne Fringe Festival as a festival per se, as opposed to putting this on some other time in the year?
It's partly to do with the venue itself. We're trying to set this up as a real home of fringe art, and this is 5Pound Theatre's major production for the year, so we thought it was a good match to try and launch it with the Fringe Festival.
Tell me about 5Pound Theatre. I know you're the founder.
Mm-hmm.
How did that come about?
Jace kind of auditioned people in, I think it was April or May last year, and 5 of us got together and worked together for about 9 or 10 months and put on a show at the end of the year, and then decided that we really liked working together and that we worked well together and that we wanted to take it further and form 5Pound Theatre.
So your art gallery, is that correct?
We're currently sitting in the gallery, which is where Rhinoceros, you can see the half built behind us. This is where Rhinoceros is taking place, but there is a theatre, 50-seat theatre upstairs, which we call the Runcible Spoon, and there's a bar in the next room, which will be opening up very shortly.
Why did you choose this particular space for Rhinoceros?
We wanted to show, I had an idea that I wanted the show to move, so a lot of it takes place in here, but the set, without getting too many tricks away, it all transforms, so some of it takes place here and then it all folds away, and it's kind of like a large pop-up book, and then the audience moves into the next room and more scenes take place in there. I just had this idea that I wanted the show to travel and take place in different things. There's a kind of decaying nature to the show as the play progresses. The whole, as reality tumbles down, things break away, and that really reflects the nature of this building, being that it's so old. It's got a lot of, if you go through the building, it's got a lot of holes and stuff like that. Things falling away.
So it's essentially kind of like a promenade piece of theatre.
Yeah.
Through the building.
Yeah.
Following Rhinoceros, what are your plans for 5Pound?
Got a cabaret in November, which will be our final show of the year. That'll be the 4th show for the year. And then we're currently planning next year's season. We'd like to hopefully explore repertory theatre, maybe do 2 months of that if we could, or also take some of our work interstate, maybe to the Adelaide Fringe, or get out there a bit more.
And this dress you're wearing, this is part of your costume for Rhinoceros, is it?
Yes, I finished, well, it's not quite finished. I've got a hem, but yes, I made it this morning.
Handmade?
Yeah.
So the whole set has been put together by you two and the members of your company, is that correct?
Kind of. I've really been doing most of it. There's been a couple of people that have come in and helped. It's a large cast. There's 17 characters, so there's 10 people in the cast. A few of them have been coming in, and a few very nice friends of mine are coming over and giving me a few hours here and there.
And Henry's been helping, I imagine?
Henry has not been helping in any single way. I've got a lot of scratches. Half of them during this interview. Who do you think
would enjoy this particular piece of work?
I think it would appeal to a great range of people. I think it's a very energetic and vibrant play, and I think the active nature of moving through the space is really enjoyable. And there's, I think if anyone's of a nervous temperament, maybe not such a good idea, but I think that young people would love it. Anyone who wants to see something kind of new and or likes classic theatre but done in new ways, that's also a great, those kind of people.
Yeah, it could be challenging for some people. It's also very energetic and fun. There's acrobats involved, and we've been laughing our ass off during rehearsals, so hopefully people find it as fun as well.
And there's not so much audience participation, but I think the way we've set up the space, they'll feel very much a part of the show. So I think that would make it a lot out of it.
And do you think you'll be involved in Fringe Festival next year in Melbourne?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, thank you so much for chatting with AussieTheatre.com today, and we wish you all the best for your show at the Melbourne Fringe, Rhinoceros, which is playing at the Owl and Pussycat in Richmond.